Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the stream, everybody. Today we're gonna be ranking chocolate once and for all. Not once and for all. I do have 5 chocolate bars here that I haven't tasted at all, but we'll be tasting ranking the relevant ones based on the Willy Wonka Madness. Now you might be wondering, what is exactly the Willy Wonka Madness, Miki? Well, I like my chocolate like how I like my brain. Insane, totally out of this world, both in taste, packaging, and presentation. We're gonna be ranking. Those are my 3 criterias today. And, yesterday's discussion of Ferrero, it made me realize that the packaging of a chocolate bar is important. It helps you remember what kind of chocolate you're eating. And I thought it might be interesting because that's how Willy Wonka bars are. People don't buy Willy Wonka bars in a movie just because it's a chocolate bar. People buy it because of the name, because of the brand. And I thought that might be suitable. Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today's stream. Sorry, I had to take my time to discuss everything. Hello there. Hello there, Rat Asleep. Hello there, Iad. Hello there, Lord Peace. Hello there, Snow and Bow. Judge, Judah Hall, Honey, Chaos, Cheese, Treve. Oh God, there's so many of you. Oh God, Joey and Zario. Thank you so much. I'm glad you agree. I'm honestly glad you agree because as somebody that has experience with branding and sales management, this is one of the most important things when it comes to a chocolate bar. Let's be honest. From yesterday's discussion, it made me realize how many of you are truly deceived by packaging. Gosh, dang. But we'll solve that today. And a lot of people, I don't know. I'm pretty sure some of you probably don't know which is real chocolate and chocolate. But from yesterday, at least I discovered that some of you do know. You do know what is a chocolate bar and what is a chocolate flavored bar, and I'm proud of you guys. You have been doing your research, or you're quite educated about it. Tim's version of Wonka will forever be the best. How many clones are there? There are usually not so many people during this time. Possibly, but this is also a monumental ranking stream because a lot of you guys have requested this, and thank you so much for requesting it. Thank you, because I've been wanting to do something food related for a while and I couldn't. I wasn't able to, but now you guys requested it. Thank you. Well, I do agree that actually, we'll discuss that. We'll discuss that in a moment. We'll discuss Willy Wonka movies. We're gonna discuss that because these 2 movies have been toe-to-toe with one another. I've seen comparison videos with them, but I haven't seen a true discussion of what separates Willy Wonka, the original, and Tim Burton's Willy Wonka. It would be interesting, but if you want to see that, let me know. Let me know as well. But we're here to degrade. We're here to rank chocolate. And what I have here, first off, we're gonna start with something simple. Something that we know we're all familiar with, and that is Hershey's milk chocolate. And I've said to you guys that I don't like milk chocolate at all. I like chocolate bar brand named Dairy Milk. I don't think I've heard of Dairy Milk. Have I heard of Dairy Milk? Are you sure it's not Cadbury? Because it's also called Dairy Milk. Cadbury Dairy Milk. They're both good movies. They are. But they serve 2 different purposes. And if you guys like to see that, request it. I would love to. I would love to know the general consensus. Does this count as a snack attack stream? Possibly, quite possibly. I might be able to change the thumbnail for something, but we will be ranking Hershey's. I already said my feelings about Hershey's milk chocolate. I don't like milk chocolate. I just don't prefer it. It's not one of my favorite kinds of chocolates. And I know Hershey's has different flavors, like the white chocolate one, the dark chocolate one. We're gonna be discussing Hershey as a brand. Ignore the milk chocolate on the bottom. Hershey as a chocolate bar is like 50-50 to me. Does that make sense? Like, there are times where Hershey's production of chocolate isn't really consistent, in my opinion. I know, it's crazy, but like, there are times where I just don't feel the texture of Hershey. Like, whenever like I'm out on a grocery shopping, I don't usually pick Hershey's up. But there are times where I just want, a plain good old chocolate, and I happen to pick up Hershey's. And sometimes it doesn't slay. It doesn't slay at all, because the Hershey's chocolate is really dependent on the temperature. Like, if you're in a hot area where Hershey's chocolate can easily melt, it's really hard to enjoy it now. And even if you put it in the freezer or in the refrigerator, it's no longer enjoyable. Am I the only one who ever experienced that when it comes to Hershey's? Like, the texture of the chocolate is ruined for me based on the temperature. Has anybody experienced that? Honestly, never had Hershey. Really? You never had Hershey? Get Hershey when it's cold. That's what I recommend. Hello there, Shanu. Chocolate is good. Really? Honey! Yeah, I'm glad you guys agree. Chocolate is good. Chocolate is great. Hershey's chocolate melts ridiculously fast. Yes, I never liked how it melts so fast. Even if it's in your mouth, it melts so fast. But it's just, again, me. It's my bias, because I prefer chocolate that's not easily melt. It doesn't easily melt. I like it to stay solid, even if it's a little bit high temperature. But I also don't like it to be too hard that it's hard to gnaw at, which sucks. It may taste good, but it kind of sucks once it melts. It does. That's why even if you put it in the refrigerator, it doesn't stay the same. The taste doesn't stay the same. For some reason, the taste becomes different once it melts. I don't like it. Also, why are Jolly Ranchers in Egypt so expensive? I am not sure about that. I haven't been into Egypt to like identify why. I live near where Hershey is made, so the climate doesn't affect or much for me. Yeah, it also depends where you are. So if you're in a cold country, Hershey's is a little better. But when you live in a climate, like unpredictable climates, it's so 50-50 in my eyes. Like, for example, in Arizona, if you buy chocolate in Arizona, oh my god, might as well forget about it. Like, it's never gonna taste the same. It's like 100 pounds. 100 pounds is ridiculous for a chocolate. Like, well, no, there's expensive chocolate, so maybe there's that. I'm the hottest country ever, but countries near the equator is not the best to get Hershey's. I would have to agree. I would really have to agree. According to the statements from my friends, my Vtuber friends, they agree. Like, they don't like Hershey when it's in this kind of weather. So, and again, from what I've seen, Hershey isn't really popular in those countries anyway, so packaging wise, honestly, Hershey is pretty basic packaging wise. Hershey is a good name. Hershey is a good chocolate name, at least. I'll give that to them, the branding. But packaging wise, it kind of feels like, yeah, it's $1. It's $1 chocolate to me. I like Hershey when it's my chocolate shake or cake. Chocolate shake, having it as a chocolate shake is pretty great. I would agree. What is your favorite chocolate? It's Mars bars. But I'm not gonna be biased about it. I'm gonna be honest about Mars bars. I promise. I like the syrup though. Go spill the pancakes. Agreed. I'm gonna say, the syrup is way better than the chocolate bar itself. Hershey should stick to that. Hershey should honestly stick with that. But, Hershey can't disappear anymore. Can't disappear. So we're gonna have to vote on it, chat. We're gonna vote. Hold on, why can't I start the vote? Oh, right, I forgot. So a lot of you picked the original Willy Wonka movie. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss that later in a different stream, maybe. So S-A... Oh. S-A-B. This is for the tears, by the way. Haven't eaten. I'm gonna make you guys vote on it, just for you guys to decide. But in my opinion, since Hershey is pretty mid and it depends on the temperature, that isn't good chocolate to me. So I'm gonna have to put it in Veruca. I'm sorry, like I'm salty about it. It's Veruca salt to me. I apologize, but it is what it is. Like, if your chocolate depends on the temperature, the taste of the chocolate depends on the temperature, then I feel like you might need to change something up. A little, just a tiny bit. No, like, just a tiny bit. Because, you know, if you're gonna rebuttal me that, but Miki, all chocolate melts. Well, some of them don't melt easily. Hershey's does. And Hershey is pretty thin. Hershey is pretty thin, but wide. And I don't like thin chocolate. I like it when it's a bit, you know, chunky. I like it. Yep, we're voting. Don't worry. Of course, the comment picked the space named chocolate bar. No. It's not because it's Mars. There's literally a chocolate bar named Milky Way, and we're gonna discuss about that. Oompa Loompa Deepy Doo. I watched both the movies, and they're both good individually. I just happened to watch Tim Burton version first. We'll discuss that. Honestly, we'll discuss that. I sell chocolate along with the rest of my products. Trust me, trying to sell melted chocolates to customers are a pain to do. Yeah, because it is less desirable. Hershey's rectangles are tiny, though, but it's a big bar, but thin. M&M melts much easier. We'll discuss about M&Ms. Most American chocolate I never tried or eaten. Really? I guess you might have to start now. Cadbury hits different where I am. We'll discuss that. We'll also discuss about that. So really? Some of you voted S? Okay, explain yourselves right now. Explain yourselves, chat. Who are the people that voted S? I want to know your opinion. Because we might have different taste palettes. We might be seeing something different here. Discuss. Tell me, chat. Tell me what's up. Tell me why S. Tell me what's good. You know? Tell me what's good. CD? Like, no. Who voted S? Because Hershey's just the right amount of sweetness in it. Well, depends on the weather. Depends on the temperature. Not gonna lie. The chocolate seems sweeter if it's melted. No, I don't think I can because I live in Egypt. Aw. They probably don't live in Arizona. Well, congrats to them. They don't need to like as soon as I step out of the grocery in Arizona, boom, melted chocolate. Bam. I wasn't able to even eat it. Might as well. And sometimes the grocery stores in Arizona isn't even that cold. It has to be CD for me. It melts so fast that it just doesn't taste good where I am. Exactly. I agree. I don't know about you guys. I can eat melted chocolate just fine. So the temperature issue really isn't a problem for me. It's more in the taste. So what did you vote, Joey? So you voted S, didn't you? You voted S. But I can say, at least I can say this for the Hershey fans. If we're just going off with the syrup, it's definitely Violet Beauregard, but we're not, so it's Veruca for me. Yeah, you voted S, I really prefer melted chocolate, really. With all of the plastic in it, like the doesn't it feel plastic to you? Like a little bit like the plastic clings on to the flavor of the chocolate? You guys prefer that? Either people are used to the plastic kind of flavor, but I'm not. I don't like it when it's like, bleh. It's kind of hard. But a lot of you agreed like C or D. It's either that Wonka flashback or Veruca. So, okay. But I do understand. I do understand for people who are not living in places like Arizona or the equator, or hot countries at all, I guess I can understand the bias. And for those who don't mind melted chocolate, I can agree with that. What's the point of tasting chocolate if you don't taste how artificial it is? Hey Miki, are you gonna make a Roblox stream? Unfortunately, no. I don't play Roblox. Clearly, I didn't eat Hershey enough to notice it melts easily. Voted C because it tastes... Yeah, I agree. The taste is not good. At least for me. For me. So, someone mentioned M&M's also being the one that's like kind of easy to melt. And I have to say, I can't deny it. I can't deny M&M's is easy to melt. However, the difference between the meltness of M&M's compared to Hershey's is way different. M&M's is broken down into tiny little pieces. Okay? It's much bearable. It doesn't feel sticky. In fact, if you like hold an M&M, the only thing that's sticking to you is the color, the food coloring. Yeah, it's just soft. It doesn't entirely melt. M&M's, when they melt, is just soft, easy to digest. And yeah, the color might stick to you, but it's alright. Who doesn't like colored fingers? Well, you can literally like eat M&M's without even having it poured on your hand. You can literally just, well, I'm just gonna use the plastic to like push it towards my mouth. It's good. M&M's is good. It's literally a staple. It's a good snack. It's a really good snack. And I personally love M&M's with nuts. Probably just me, but I love M&M's with nuts. I love it. The yellow ones. Was it the yellow ones? Hold on. Either way, I love it with nuts. M&M's is pretty good. A very, 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 very staple brand. And even the marketing of M&M's has changed over the years. You know? Like the cartoon, the face of the M&M's, and the organizing them by color. And then, like, it's just great. I just love how M&M's like marketed themselves. And then they also have like a custom M&M machine where you can like print your own design on the M&M chocolate. That's great. Amazing. I love how you can do that. But unfortunately, I think it's only in the US. So we're gonna have to say M&M's, honestly, Willy Wonka. It's hard to deny M&M's. Even I'm not blind to M&M's. So now it's your turn to vote. Chat, what do you think? I'm pretty sure there might be people here who don't like M&M's because they prefer another chocolate brand. Well, no, that's not a chocolate brand. They prefer Skittles. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't think Skittles is chocolate. But people who don't like M&M's usually prefer Skittles. So, go ahead. I understand. People who like Skittles, you're also amazing. Wait, those are sour. Yeah, I'm mistaken it. I've mistaken it as chocolate. Sorry. Yeah, I know, chat. I know. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry. The UK has the world's largest M&M's factory. Yes, it does. But I'm surprised they don't have the customized M&M machine. So much hate. sorry, because M&M's, Skittles, I don't know, they remind me of each other. But Skittles is something that you refer to if you don't like chocolate. M&M's, a lot of you are torn. Yeah, I'm gonna be surprised if one of you hasn't eaten M&M's. I'm a little bit like, I'm concerned. Like, are you okay? Do you have a childhood? Sorry, Jack, you know? Sometimes it's just a roll of the tongue. It's just a roll. This is how I roll. We're good. We're fine. We're Gucci. I'm glad a lot of you agree. I'm glad a lot of you agree. Do you know what M&M stand for? Unfortunately, no. Care to enlighten me? Care to enlighten the chat, Joey? Miki saying so much hate instead of shaking my head is something I'll never get used to. Mid. M&M. No. There's no way it's mid and mid. Are you the one who voted CD? Yeah, you might have to get used to it, Shanu. Like, this is what I like thought of SMH before. It's not shaking my head. Because nobody was clarifying to me what the meaning of SMH was. So I made it my own. So much hate. I saw something similar here in my country. We call it nips. Quite a cheap rip-off, but the kids like it. Aw, that's adorable. Whatever kind of like branding is that, I love how it's marketed to kids. I think M&M's is supposed to be like... M&M's is more like marketed to everyone, which is cool. Pretty great, pretty great. Literally in cake, literally everywhere. Everywhere. In your drinks, in your... yeah, everywhere. In your food, everywhere. I'm probably the only one that don't really enjoy M&M's. It's just a stressful purchase that you'll be forced to buy whenever you're in the groceries. No one is forcing you to buy M&M's though. Drinks? Yeah. You know how they put M&M's on the cream? They don't? Okay. Thank you for voting. Instant S, I'm glad you agree. So 46% of you voted S. Good job. It's too sweet. I'm gonna have to say, yeah, it is too sweet. This is why I haven't eaten chocolate in a while. Because I'm terrified. I'm terrified I'm gonna wake up with... I'm really terrified I'm gonna wake up with diabetes tomorrow. But hey, that's how I live life, guys. That's how I live life. Next up, Kit Kat. Also a staple. But, the thing about Kit Kat, the marketing of Kit Kat is not really up to the Kit Kat team. A lot of people are quite psychotic with Kit Kat. You know those psychopaths where they like eat Kit Kat in the middle? Like just take a bite of it instead of like breaking it down into pieces? Absolutely terrible people. The psychopath behavior. The chaotic evil of munching it in the middle, like it burns my skin. It burns my soul, chat. I have some over to the lips from time to time, but I keep the wrapper. It's illegal to just hand them over. I keep the wrapper. I can just like the rats ate it. Kit Kats are so good. A tier. It's free marketing. And publicity. It works so deviously. It is. And Kit Kat has earned that infamous reputation, but also famous reputation for it. It became a snack attack. Kit Kat is a snack attack topic. Not gonna lie, I do munch it in the middle, just so my buddies don't ask for a piece. I get that, you know? But Kit Kat to me has always been a chocolate to share. And if you don't share your Kit Kat, that's fair, that's valid. But at the same time, I'm kind of like the person who shares Kit Kat chocolate just because it's... Okay, you guys might disagree, but the sweetness of Kit Kat is just right to me. Why? Because it's kind of like a biscuit instead of a chocolate completely. It kind of feels like a wafer. It's a wafer, and I love wafers. Chocolate wafers. Absolutely. I love it. I don't feel like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with sickness, you know? I don't feel like I'm gonna have my nose scratched. It's nice. It's absolutely nice. I can enjoy it. You know, even if you don't like chocolate, maybe Kit Kat is something that you can enjoy. Wait, you're supposed to break it? Yes, you are. I can enjoy Kit Kat regularly. Does enjoy small pieces at the time. Exactly. It's also really nice on cake and shakes, to be honest. So I can forgive how annoying it is when it melts. For me, I never like experienced Kit Kat melting compared to Hershey's. Yeah. I experience more melting on Hershey's rather than Kit Kat. I love it. Also, this is like the chocolate I mostly receive from friends. So I kind of have like a tiny bit of bias here. But objectively, I like it, you know? Also, the text of Kit Kat, the commercials of Kit Kat, pretty nice. I love it. It's so wholesome to me. I bite the side just to trigger people when I'm alone. I eat it normally. Actually, slay. Continue to do that. Slay. I love wafer bars. The crunchy bit is what sells it to me. Exactly. I love the crunchiness. But that's my personal taste. I like it. Slame. Man, I miss those limited edition Kit Kat matchas that I had a few years back. That was good. Oh yeah, by the way, in Japan, the amount of Kit Kat flavors it has... Chef Kiss, There's literally a Kit Kat museum in Japan. Chef kiss. All of the flavors are there, and I personally love the white ice cream one. Hello there, Dad. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It's annoying when it melts because it's a wafer. It kind of makes a wafer really messy. Unlike Hershey's, where it's nice, because you wouldn't have to chew. You have to chew the wafer with the melted stuff. I guess that's where we differ, right, Joey? Like, that's where we differ. I kind of prefer there's something solid rather than just a complete slosh, you know. I was on a diabetes awarenesses. It asked me if I accept cookies. Nope. Don't accept it. I just don't like chewing. Well, that's something to remember. I'm gonna have you guys vote. But in my honest opinion, I think although like Kit Kat is a staple, again, it's also not the ones that I will actually grab from the market. Like if I'm in the market and there's no chocolate that I actually need or want, I'll grab Kit Kat. And if I happen to need a last minute gift, I'm gonna grab a Kit Kat. And if I want to be cha-cha sliding, if I want to risk someone up, it's Kit Kat. I'll use Kit Kat. They got strawberry cheesecake Kit Kat. It's pretty great. There's so many flavors. I saw cheesecake flavored Kit Kat ones. It's pretty great. You know, I like how Kit Kat is very creative about it. I like taking breaks, and I'm gonna have my Kit Kat. Oh wait, I forgot time zones. What did I eat for dinner? I haven't eaten dinner. Oh well, no, I have eaten dinner. I had hamburger steak and salad. I don't like the default Kit Kat flavor. Don't really like the others from Japan. Well, it is Japan. They do love experimenting. It's okay to love the original instead. There's no problem with that. It doesn't matter if you're tall, small, rich, or poor. At the end of the day, it's night. There's cheesecake Kit Kats. Why was I not informed of this? Why weren't you informed of this, Cheese? I thought you're the cheese expert. But apparently not. Not completely. So a lot of you have voted A, B, which is something I agree with. I would put Kit Kat. Hold on. I would put Kit Kat. Glass elevator. Well, somewhere in the middle between Violet Beauregard and Glass elevator, but Glass elevator mostly, at least. Hold on. Okay. Next up, also one of the staples, which is Kisses. Has anyone ever enjoyed Kisses? Am I the only one who doesn't enjoy Kisses the chocolate? I never wanted to. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it when Kisses melt. Also, I know Kisses comes in packs. You love it when it melts? I hate them. Kisses are like, where do you bite it? Agreed. For me, it's so difficult to eat because it's so tiny and it's barely crunchy. Even the one with the peanuts, it's not working. It's not working for me, chat. Honestly, it's not working for me. And the marketing of Kisses, I don't understand why the commercials are always so sexy. That's what I'm gonna say. The commercials for Kisses, always sexy. I mean, it is Kisses, but... yeah! Freeze it. You bite it from the Jimmy Neutron pointy top. Like the Jimmy Neutron, yeah, it reminds me of the Jimmy Neutron hair. And I think there's been a meme of that. It has been a meme for quite a while. I melt Kisses, then mix them with the Kellogg cornflakes whenever I'm bored. Good job on that. I love how it's mixed. It feels like Kisses is good when it's accompanied by something rather than good as a standalone. And that is not good for a chocolate. Like if you need something else to accompany the taste of your chocolate, then maybe there's something wrong. No, not something wrong. Maybe there's something a bit lacking. The packaging of Kisses isn't really my favorite either because it just leaves a lot of mess. You know, it's actually very, very messy when it melts because when you open it, well, where are you supposed to eat it? You're gonna taste the little wrapper again. There's been a time where I ate Kisses and I didn't even realize there was like a wrapper. Like a wrapper, like a really, really small wrapper in the chocolate. And I had to like spit it out. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I never tried or seen Hershey's Kisses or normal Hershey's. I chew on the foil to get the I don't like that. I don't like that habit. I wouldn't dare do that. I kind of prefer my chocolate to be clean, but to be clean and off the plastic, easy to remove the plastic, so I don't have to taste the plasticness, the artificialness. But I guess that's how we differ. You know, that's how we differ. But for you guys, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about this chocolate? Is it good for you, or you haven't tried it at all? I'm gonna be surprised if some of you haven't tried it. Well, not entirely surprised. I think maybe some of you really haven't tried it. Come on, chat. I'm in. A lot of you are like S or C, D. Looks good, doesn't work. I never really like the packaging. I don't like how it comes in small numbers. They're also really to sneak in, no food allowed places because they're small. Well, I'm a goody two shoes, Joey. You know that. I don't eat at the workplace. Or this is just large chocolate chips. Does this imply the existence of giant cookies? Yes, there is giant cookies. I don't understand why there won't be. AB, I only use this for special occasions. AB, Kisses? A lot of you agreed CD, but there's a lot of you that haven't voted yet, so I'm gonna wait for a general consensus. But for me, I'm sorry, it's really hard to eat this. In my experience, I really don't enjoy eating Kisses. That's why I'm always annoyed. Like whenever like I have to buy it, like whenever like my friends like Kisses, like, do I really have to buy this for you? No. Oh wait. I think Kisses is way worse than Hershey's for me. But for now, that's the order. I'm gonna change the order at some point. Maybe. Looks good, doesn't work. Easier to bring to work as well. Well, I'm a goody two shoes, guys. I don't eat at work. Actually, I don't even eat at all. I don't think I need to eat. To be fair, they're called Kisses, not bites. Okay, question. I have a very intrusive thought, okay? Has anyone ever gifted Kisses to somebody they like? Be honest, chat. Be honest. Be honest right now. Say I if you have gifted someone Kisses. Cricket. Smooch them until they melt. I don't even eat at all. She said, after eating a planet, I haven't eaten a planet. I actually did give Kisses the chocolate. Cricket! No. I understand. It's cheap. I think it's cheap, right? It's cheap. At least in some countries, it seems cheap. Good night, Miki. You mean good evening. Saying good night is like telling me to go to sleep. You're special when I give you a small melted piece of chocolate wrapped in foil. Man, the cope. I guess cheese always does feel special. I wish Joey gives me Kisses. He doesn't even give me Reese's peanut butter cups. Oof. 9. I bought cheap Hershey rip-offs with a different name that I can pronounce as a gift to my workmates. They were named Kisses because the sound the machine makes when they are made. Oh, that's the history of Kisses. Now I'm curious at what it sounds like. Do they like, is it the mwah sound? Did it just go mwah, mwah? That feels weird. That doesn't sound like a kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwatch? 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 Give that to one of group friends. Can sneak in 1 or 2 in friend's pocket. Well, I guess it is good to sneak in. Is it a chew in Japanese or something? Shwoop, 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 shwoop. No, it doesn't sound. It doesn't sound like a kiss. Well, I never received like. Well, anyways, moving on. Imagine giving kisses while doing the monotone. Mwah, mwah. Let's go. Next up, we have... What else here? Since somebody mentioned Reese's, we're gonna go with Reese's. Reese's. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I might have a little bit of a bias with Reese's, but not in the way that you expect. Yes, we are ranking chocolates now. For science. Reese's is another melter. But before I mention my criticism, let me just give a little context why I'm biased with Reese's. I used to hate Reese's a lot. Big shocker. But I used to hate Reese's because I don't like the peanut butter. It is a usual chocolate. It's a staple chocolate in my grandmother's home. And I don't like it. I don't like how I'm so overexposed to Reese's. My grandmother would go, darling Miki, would you like some Reese's? I'm like, Grandma, can we, I like the Mars better. And Grandma was like, but darling, I bought these Reese's with my pocket money. Take it. You are very, very thin, Miki. Eat more. And I have no choice but to quietly say, well, thank you, Grandpa. I'll eat it. And I have to eat it in front of her because she doesn't like to be disappointed. But the reason why I changed my mind, that was back then, I didn't like Reese's back then because of overexposure. But the reason why I changed my mind, one, it's because of the meme. One, it's because of her friend. Two, it's because of the meme. Three, I like peanut butter now. That plain and simple. The peanut butter is so good though. I agree now. Because back then, I didn't like how the peanut butter blends in with the chocolate. But now I do. Reese's tastes awesome. But I hate it for a low melting point. The cups are pieces. Both. I don't like the peanut butter either. I like him. So sweet. It burns a little. Yes, I put Reese's at the B rack. I love peanut butter. Reese's are fine, but I don't really like them. Now, for the context on why I like them, because of a friend. Well, you know when you're like going through rough times, like you really don't expect somebody to do a nice gesture for you. That's what it felt like to me. That's what it felt like. And I really appreciated that friend. Because back then, I really don't like the peanut butter. But they were like, I'm glad. Imagine just really being stressed and you really need something to pick you up. And there you have it. So that's why I have a little bit of a bias with Reese. Because I have a fond memory of it. Even though I started out as hating it. I like it now. Chocolate can change the way you view it because of a friend. Yeah, it's emotional attachment. But if I'm gonna be fair with no emotional attachment at all, I would really have to say it's a Violet Beauregard song. But I'm gonna let you guys decide what you think about it. And I really treasure that friend a whole lot. If it weren't for them, I really would have given up on the world. I really would have given up on the world. I would have destroyed people. I'm getting hungry now thanks to the stream. Feel free to grab a snack. It's all good. A lot of you voted S. Okay. A lot of you really like Reese's. But for me, Violet Beauregard song. Go grab a snack. It's alright. A lot of you voted S, surprisingly, but there's still a lot of you. It's a good gift to give to GF. I have to agree. Honestly, Reese's Puff, out of all the chocolate, it's top. It's top romantic to me. Took me a while to like it. So yeah, S. Alexa, play Misery X CBR X Reese's Puffs. I eat a lot. You should eat. Feel free to eat. Why not? Absolutely, why not? I'm saying a reason why. Also, hello there, peanut butter. I didn't even realize there was a peanut butter in the chat. I like peanut butter now. Are we good? Okay, still? You guys really prefer S. Okay. I respect that. But if I had to like eat peanut butter like solely, I'm okay with it. But with chocolate, back then I really hate it. Because you know, my grandma, she's really insistent about Reese's Puffs. If I don't eat Reese's Puffs, apparently I'm not eating enough. Thanks to my high metabolism. No matter what I eat, I'm not hungry. It's good. That's good, you know? Eating is not bad. Next up, we have... This is a little bit controversial. Okay, no. Maybe not controversial. It's well known. We know this. We know Snickers. Snickers. We know Snickers. And it also has... Well, it's not peanut butter. It's more like caramel to me. And the thing about Snickers, marketing-wise, pretty great as a meme. I have to say, it's a good meme. It's pretty good. Oh, welcome, peanut butter. Would you like a hug? Would you like a high five? And yeah, I forgot I have to. Aha! It's head pat time. It's head pat time. It's head pat time for the satellites. I get a head pat. Okay. Alright. And I gained no weight. Good for you, because a lot of people really can't enjoy chocolate without gaining weight, which is sad. But that shouldn't be a problem. I don't like how it sticks to my teeth. Snickers single-handedly made me hate chewing. Man, this is gonna sound a little bit disturbing. If you have like teeth phobia, T-E-E-T-H, like you're scared of teeth. Everybody, close your eyes, close your ears. Close your ears specifically. But back when I was a child, I love Snickers, and then I grew to hate it because it's the reason why my teeth has gone through. Thank God it's baby teeth at least. It's baby teeth. It wasn't permanent teeth. I'm gonna cry. I'm absolutely gonna cry if it's permanent teeth. But this was traumatizing. Snickers is absolutely traumatizing. It's so sticky that your teeth can get so affected by it. Like, oh my god, I cried when I was a child because of Snickers. And ever since then, it's Veruca salt. It's Veruca salt to me. It doesn't matter if it tastes good. It doesn't matter if it's caramel. I was traumatized. You could say that, Miki, you're being biased. You're being biased, Miki. Well, Miki, satellites, I prefer to have safe teeth. I value my life, Chad. I value my life. I don't care. I don't care if I'm biased on this one. So, I'll let you guys roll with it, you know? It's got good marketing, but all in all, it's really mid. You're not you and you're hungry. So I am not always not me. My favorite, no. Don't worry, please. I don't hate Snickers. I am traumatized by Snickers. That's what I'm gonna say. It also doesn't go with cakes and shakes, so it's pretty mid. It's not versatile as a chocolate, which I agree. Otherwise, Snickers, it's a bit too chunky. It's really sticky. It doesn't melt easily, which is good, but it's chunky. Really, really chunky, and it hurts the teeth. I'm terrified, especially when I leave it out in the refrigerator and it's so thick and hard to bite. Ugh, I cry. My teeth is begging me to stop eating this chocolate. And I value my life. I value my teeth life, you know. I value it. You would never know the trauma that I went to in the dentist's office. I know some of you are scared of the dentist, so do not judge me. Cold Reese's tastes better. Snicker veiny. It is very veiny. That's what I'm gonna have to say. It's chocolate my mom said would exclusively eat. You really have strong teeth, chat. You are braver than the Marines. You have a rip-off of Snickers. Oh yeah, the veins. That's the only thing good about it. The veins are good. And then when you break it apart, it's actually liquidy, which is great. I love it. But other than that, I'm terrified. I can't enjoy Snickers properly, and I feel bad about it. But I can't ask the whole stickers to change for me, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. Next up, we have Crunch. I think this is I forgot who exactly made Crunch, but Crunch, this is the chocolate bars that we used to have in preschool. It's really weird. I don't know why it was so popular. Crunch was really popular back in the day, and I don't know what happened to it now. Where's the marketing here? Yes, I really eat those when I do, what the heck is Crunch? Man, some of you don't know Crunch because it's not really in the staple anymore, but it used to be in the staple. It used to be very, very popular. Like, they would like sell these in vending machines. I swear, they would really sell this in vending machines, and a lot of kids would like it. It's really great. I think they have ice cream version of Crunch here. If they do, great, because Crunch used to be a staple. Crunch is fine. It's Rice Krispies, I think. I don't like it. I have to chew. Hold the freak up! Oh wait, you said stickers is mid. Okay, good. I'm gonna like side-eye you so hard if you like Snickers, but you don't like chewing. I'm gonna side-eye you so hard, Joey. I guess we are your younger generation, and it's lost its popularity before we grew up. Where's my boy Twix? Hold up, Mochi. We're getting there. We're getting there. I promise. We're getting there. But Crunch? Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm stuck between millennial and Gen Z, but I also have a taste of the previous generation before millennial, so it's kind of like a balance. Like, I'm a confused generation. I am not a generation. I am a comet. That's what I'm gonna say. It's mostly found in big bags. Yes, it usually comes within a bundle of chocolate, which is really weird. It feels like a Halloween candy for kids. You know, back in my day. Oh god, I said back in my day. The veins are the only thing good about stickers. Watching that kid from third Jurassic Park made me like Crunch. Yeah, it appeared in Jurassic Park movie, so it is kind of like popular. But now it just doesn't appear anymore. Other people prefer other chocolate, which is really surprising. But again, if I'm gonna have to like rank Crunch, it was a nice childhood memory. The taste, the rice, it's okay. You know, it was fine. It's like Rice Crisps. It was fine. But it's not something that I want to go back to. It feels like a chocolate that my dad will buy me and then never show up again. It's Wonka flashback. At least to me, it's Wonka flashback. It's a memory. Not a lot of people even know Crunch anymore, which is weird. You know, they have a golden child now. It's Kit Kat. Kit Kat has taken over and Crunch hasn't really taken off. Watching that kid, it's mostly found in big bags. Nestle doesn't market much anymore, oddly. They have Kit Kat, they don't need to. I am a Gen Z and I cringe whenever I see people of my generation. I can't blame you, Tashin. If you got something like Reese's, why would you go with Crunch? Tastes better too. Exactly. Nestle made Kit Kat, yep. Yeah, they don't make much, but I can't sell my chocolate drinks because of them. I guess Crunch is that flashback. She's not that girl. I'm sorry, Crunch. You're not that girl to me. Not the girl you were anymore. I have grown up. It's a children's bar. At least to me, it feels like a children's bar. It's probably okay as a Halloween candy, but you know, Reese's is better. I agree. But a lot of you haven't eaten like Crunch, so I'm not sure how we feel about that. So I'm gonna say Wonka flashback. It's a C. It's a C for me. Which is sad. Because if Nestle continues to like actually get Crunch out there, then maybe it's different. But again, it's rice. It has rice in it. Some people like it, some people really don't, which is sad. Can't blame them, but you know, it is what it is. And a lot of you have said haven't eaten. It's really hard. Like, I don't think you can find it in store shelves a whole lot anymore. Rice Crisps with chocolate taste heavenly. For some people, yes. For some people. Not a whole lot. It is what it is. Sad Asian noises. Do you like it though? Do you like crunch, Joshua? Satellites need to try ice cream crunch. It's different. It hits different. I'm late, but I'll put Snickers at the glass because it's really good, usually when I'm hungry. Is that it? Is that supposed to be a joke or is it legit? It's also probably good as an ice cream or shake flavor. Maybe. It's good, like crunch is good if you like mix it with the corn flakes. But other than that, crunch just sank to the bottom. It just sucks. Which really sucks. Next up, we have Twix. I'm gonna wait for the poll to actually finish for you guys, but I'm gonna discuss Twix. The thing about Twix, it's also the same. It's also the same on how I feel about Crunch. Twix is a childhood chocolate, but not in the sense that I look back on it fondly. Like, Twix used to be a chocolate that one of the kids at the playground would say, I have Twix because I'm so different. It's really like, I remember, like, there was like, I had somebody in my childhood because I had like a Kit Kat, right? Kit Kat, it's affordable, but Kit Kat is so common, and there's this kid like showing off their Twix bar to me, and they were like, I love Twix better. Twix is better. I'm different. You guys, you like the popular ones. Miki isn't cool. And I'm like, excuse me, ma? How dare you? Like, this is Kit Kat, my guy. Like, if it weren't for you, I probably wouldn't have heard of Twix. And then surprisingly, because of that incident, a lot of people in my childhood were including Twix in their Halloween candy. And I'm like, excuse me, ma? Like, no, absolutely not. You have not disgraced me like this. Never tried Crunch? Twix reminds me of Butterfingers minus the butter. Twix is one of the chocolates of all time. It just exists. It does. But apparently not. Because that kid that I met in childhood is like, man, Miki isn't cool. Miki isn't a cool kid. Miki likes the popular ones. She has no taste. No, oh, shut up, man. Shut up. You probably don't even eat Twix now. I swear, these kids, they probably like M&Ms. People who favor Twix over Kit Kat is like the Digimon King in a school of Pokemon kids. Exactly. Twix is the one with 2 sticks, yes. Twins. Twin sticks, like that. Tim Tam is better. Yep. I tried those from my grade school days for a sandwich. Best bargaining tool for a fuller stomach. It's popular because it's good. Is it? Twix is also very messy. Like, okay, listen. I don't get the same satisfaction of taste from Twix. But yet again, I promise, I am ranking Twix objectively. Not because of that kid who said, Miki's not cool for not liking Twix. Miki likes the popular stuff. Oh my god. Twix is just lesser stickers. They're both meh. Twix just exists to me, okay? Twix just exists, okay? Like, it's the same thing. Like, Twix, 2 sticks, Kit Kat, 2 bars. 4 bars if we're generous. It's just that Twix somehow exists. I'm not like... For me, it's a Wonka flashback. It's not a Veruca. Twix is actually pretty nice, you know? Like, if you're bored, you don't have the chocolate that you want, and then somehow somebody gave Twix to you, it's pretty okay. But other than that, it's not Veruca to me. It's not the worst chocolate that you could ever eat. It's just... okay. It's just... okay. But not to the point that it's... okay. It's... okay. That kind of tone. I'm not sure if you guys get it, but it is what it is. You guys vote on it this time. Haven't eaten. Have you guys eaten this? I agree to M&M's because my mom buys it for me way too many times. M&M is good. M&M is unbeatable. Twix is a chocolate bar. It is. Where's Zario? He's missing the best tier list. I'm pretty sure Zario is just around. So a lot of you haven't eaten. Also, a lot of you think it's mid. or terrible, which is Veruca, or Wonka Flashback. I don't know which one. Everyone agrees that it's not S. I mean, how can you? How can you? It's... Okay, listen. Okay, for the people that like Twix, for the people that are gonna be watching this VOD and just want to like see what I rank Twix, I just want to know, buddies. If you like Twix, that probably means you don't like M&Ms. Or if you like Twix, you probably think M&Ms is mid because it's popular. And if you do like Twix and you like M&Ms, can we at least agree that M&Ms is superior than Twix for taste? I don't know, VOD watchers. You prove me wrong. I would agree. I like it, but not that much. Some people like M&M because of the green M&M ad. Yep. People who like Twix are the Digimon kids. I can never forget that guy. Both is bad in ice cream. Agreed. It is bad in ice cream. Which is sad because M&M is good at ice cream, by the way. But if we're gonna include Twix in it, oh god. Might as well jump off the cliff. Jump off the cliff and never eat ice cream ever again. It's sad. It's true. It's sad. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, Chad. It is what it is. Next up, Butterfingers. Now, this is this also peanut butter or caramel? Well, it is butter. It has butter, so it's probably peanut butter. But Butterfingers, I don't think it's a real chocolate. Butterfingers are not real chocolate in my eyes. In fact, it's more caramel than chocolate itself, which is really weird. But Butterfingers, like when I tried Butterfingers, it's hard to eat. I don't like the texture. And also the yellow with the red. Absolutely not. I don't like the red with the yellow. And the way that you have to like, the way that it tastes, like the first taste of it and the aftertaste, I don't like it. It is just caramel stuff. Butterfingers is not real chocolate in my eyes. I want to experiment butterscotch ice cream and put Twix on it. Go ahead. Perform your first snack attack. Butterfingers? That's chocolate? Really? It's not chocolate. It's not real chocolate. It's chocolate flavored, but not chocolate. Yeah, it's a peanut butter bar. It just want to advertise itself as chocolate, which is not real. It's not true. Eat peanut butter, yes. They're hard and chewy. Yes, and I don't like hard chocolate because of my trauma from Snickers. But taste-wise, is this something that you really want to go back to? Like Butterfingers? Yes, it's also wafer-based, but Kit Kat did it better. I'm gonna be honest. Kit Kat did wafer better. This one, Butterfingers, are you sure? Like, let's put them side by side, you know? Like, are you sure? Like, between two of these, would you really pick Butterfingers in the market? No, you won't. Unless, you know, you really like Butterfingers. But other than that, the normal people won't. Unless I'm proven wrong. VOD watchers, prove me wrong. But other than that, it is what it is. And seriously, I've seen people about Butterfingers. There are Butterfinger enthusiasts out there that say Butterfingers is really good. Butterfingers is really good. You just don't have taste. Oh my god, like, no. Either your tongue is malfunctioning or you just really love underrated chocolate. But this isn't even underrated. It's already rated. It's an alternative you only get during the holidays. Oh yeah, speaking of that, this bar is always given to me. It's always given to people at work for some reason. The bosses love this chocolate a whole lot. I don't know why. I don't know why bosses like this so much. I feel like all of the CEOs that I happen to know, like, hey, here you go. Holiday chocolate bar. Have Butterfingers. I don't know why. I really don't know why, chat. Taste-wise, it's not the worst chocolate that I will ever eat in my life. It's not the worst. Like, I want to put it in Veruca because look at the competition that we have here. But it isn't like it's eh. It's to me. It's eh. Just eh. Real eh. That's what I'm gonna say. It's eh. It's eh. Is it? It doesn't even. It's not even chocolate. Is it even fair to rank this at all? To me, it's not chocolate. It's not fair to. It's not fair to rank. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Me googling newly discovered chocolate. I mean, I do consider my avatar as a tasty treat. We could be eaten. Search it. I'm the Digimon King. I don't like Butterfingers. Okay, let me see, nobody voted S on it. One thing I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. No, Digimon kids are the hipsters that enjoy Butterfingers. Exactly. Those are the Digimon kids. And a lot of you haven't eaten Butterfingers at all. Good job. Good job, chat. Good job. You have saved your palates. And for people that really like Butterfingers, explain to me why in the comments. I would really love to be enlightened. Enlighten me. And we'll discuss it in a snack attack stream, maybe. Maybe. Just a little bit of maybe. I like Digimon more than Pokemon, though. Next up, we have... Oh god, I don't know which one to choose among these. Hold on. We have Baby Root, and we have Musketeers. Now, why did I put them side by side? Why did I put Baby Root and Musketeers side by side? Because honestly, I think they're the same. Oh my god. Musketeer chocolate enthusiasts will slap me in the face, but it's literally the same in my eyes. It's literally the same. But the thing is, the thing about Baby Root and Musketeers, I prefer Musketeers better. I like Musketeers better. They make your teeth hurt? They do. But why do I think Musketeers is better than Baby Root? Well, packaging, really. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I discovered Musketeers first before Baby Root. You just like both? What are those? Never heard of them. Well, I guess you could say Baby Root and Musketeers is very retro. That's what I'm gonna say. It's really retro. You would find this like really either at the back of well-known chocolate or like really far off in the market. Mid-Root and Mid-Keteers. Like that is a bit rude to Baby Root, but Musketeers, this isn't my preferred chocolate. I just like it better. Like if I'm in a life in that situation and I only have Musketeers and Twix, I would still pick Musketeers at least. I'm crazy, I know, but still. I would have to put Baby Root in... I want to, like... It's so rude to Baby Root if I put it in Veruca. But I'm gonna have to put it in Veruca and Musketeers. Like, over here in Wonka Flashback. But I'm pretty sure some of you haven't even tried these two. That is fair. I guess I didn't think it's better than Twix. I'm entering the realm of discovery. Haven't heard of it as well. It's really retro. This chocolate bar is really retro. It really takes a lot of like going through the market to actually pull one out of these. It takes a little bit of a discovering. And now time for you guys to vote. Ask. But again, this isn't a chocolate that I would really recommend. Like I would still recommend Reese's Puff or Kit Kat to people. Reese's Puff for the people that like something different. Kit Kat for the first timer chocolate. Having nothing is better than Twix. It's probably one of those Halloween chocolates that generics as hell. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like Baby Root and Musketeers, it's affordable. It's affordable in my eyes. It's a perfect Halloween chocolate if you really want to ruin a kid's life. You know, they're gonna be knocking on your door or ring the doorbell. Trick or treat! And then your neighbor doesn't have all of the budget. So but they still have Musketeers on their shelves. So they're like, here, I have a Musketeer. And then they go on a merry way. Mike's childhood snacks. Reese's is for people but with allergies. No, not the ones with allergies. But I would still recommend Kit Kat and Reese's. Like if they want something different. I can't recommend M&M's because M&M's is already like, eat it. Miki's childhood snacks. Pain. It is. In some sense. Like the childhood snacks that I have here is Crunch, Twix, quote unquote Twix, and Reese's Puff, Reese's, and then we have Kit Kat, and then we have Musketeers. Like those are my childhood snacks. And of course, we still have another one. Well, we'll get back to it. We'll get to it. Are you guys done voting? Okay, a lot of you have said CD. It's getting pretty late for me. All right, green M&M is just what matters to you. Golly. Next up, we have. We're getting to the good parts in some way. I know you guys have been waiting for this. I know. I understand. A lot of you have been waiting for this, and we're gonna be talking about it now, which is Milky Way. Now. Milky Way is the US version of Mars bars. Milky Way. Where do I even start with Milky Way? Have you eaten Milky Way? Yes, I have eaten Milky Way. Well, here's the thing about Milky Way. The Milky Way used to be like neutral for me. Like, I didn't exactly like it. I didn't exactly love it. It was in the middle. Like, if I have no Mars bars, it would be Milky Way. My father would be the one to grab me Milky Way in the groceries whenever I asked for it. And like, I would be like, hey dad, can you like grab me some chocolate, please? I did well on my test. Ooh, and please, I want a little bit of a reward. And then dad is like, oh, well, okay. All right. I'll get you the chocolate, Miki. I'll get you the chocolate. And then, when there's no Mars, he would call. And then it was like, Miki, I'm sorry, there's no Mars. Then I would say, like, okay, then you can grab the Milky Way. But the thing is, like, Milky Way, it's nice. Milky Way is actually the reason why I have a difficult time appreciating milk chocolate now. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like there's something missing with Milky Way. What is Mars? You'll see in a moment. There's I don't know why, but whenever I eat Milky Way, I always feel like there's something missing in it. Like there's a missing ingredient. Something that, although it's an alternative to Mars bars, it just doesn't have the same hit that I get. It doesn't have the same impact to me. Mars has more marketing than Milky Way. And Mars, like the logo for Mars, although it isn't as appealing as Milky Way. And the Mars, the red, it just hits it perfectly. It needs nuts. Sorry, if I remember, it's chocolate and nougat. Yes. If she's not given a planet, she's taking a whole galaxy with her. And the moment Miki tasted a Milky Way bar, she became determined to eat the planets with the Milky Way. Sounds British. Which one sounds British? But anyway. Like, oh wait, you meant Mars. Yes, Mars is a British chocolate bar. But, you know, okay, listen, why would I buy Milky Way when Mars bars exist? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to convey here. But, prove me wrong, chat. Prove me wrong. You know? Prove me wrong. Or I stand corrected, you know? Prove me wrong, prove me right. We'll see. But really, why eat Mars bars when... why eat Milky Way when you have Mars bars? That is what I have in my head. At least that's what it feels like to me. My only gripe with the Milky Way is why did they pick green as the color of the name? Exactly! It doesn't make sense. Why is it green? Does Milky Way look green to you? No, it does not. It does not. It's more purple. Well, it was from tax-free area, I think. It's caramelized bar. Yeah, inferior to Mars. So the only criterion is that it's British? No! Listen to me! Mars... Listen. If we pair Mars and Snickers, if we put Mars, Snickers side by side, well, let's also include Butterfingers, since it also has peanut butter. Well, no, not Butterfingers. Wrong. Where's the caramel one? Which is the caramel one? But anyway, if you put Mars bars, and I forgot the other one. I forgot the other one. Gosh dang it. I forgot what I was trying to say. If you put Snickers and Mars bars together, they both have caramel, right? Snicker fans, I know. Snicker fans, I know. It's better. You would say Snickers is better. But Mars has a good combination of caramel and chocolate. That's what I'm gonna say. At least to me, that's my taste. I'm gonna admit, I'm willing to be wrong, that Snickers is probably good. But to me, Mars is up there. Mars is really, really up there. You know, like, Mars doesn't need to be veiny to be attractive. Mars can stand alone. It can stand alone. Mars can stand alone. Milky Way? No, it cannot. There's a missing ingredient in Milky Way, and I'm pretty sure they're still trying to perfect it. Many of this chocolate have nougat, because nougat is basically air. Already, air is free, so they like selling chocolate with air on it. Yep. Mars is just superior to Snickers. Snickers only feels better because it got paints. It is better than Twix though? Yes. Oh wait. You meant Milky Way is better than Twix? Milky Way is better than Twix. Again, Twix, this is for the Digimon kids. Milky Way, this is for the people that saw Pokemon and thought, well, Pokemon is cute. That's what I'm gonna say. Everything is better than Twix. Milky Way, not sure. Reminds me of my local brand. I even sell it too. Ever heard of Cloud9? No, I don't think I have heard of Cloud9. Well, Snickers is for us hungry people. Imagine just got your break after work and you got Snickers. That is not my... Well, my boss gives me Butterfingers. Do you think I get the break? No, Miki does not get breaks. Miki continues to work even in lunchtime. I can't believe Joey called it the midway. Have you voted? Have you guys voted? Haven't eaten A or B? Really? Gosh, you surprise me every day, chat. But for Milky Way, I wouldn't dare put it next to Twix. I would say it's a violet Boric. No, wait, no. Wonka flashback. Sorry. I was about to say, like, this is why sneaking kisses. Cloud9, are you okay? I haven't heard of Cloud9. Since you said it's a local brand, so I don't think I'll be able to taste Cloud9. But if you can like describe what Cloud9 tastes like, that would be great. And also the texture. Texture matters. Also, the texture of Milky Way, it's kind of like Mars, but no. Mars just does it better. That's what I'm gonna say. Next up, we have Mars. Mars, my favorite chocolate bar. Now, a lot of people might say, some of you might say, Miki, this is fine. Yes, you love Mars, don't you? Well, yes, I do love Mars bars. But, however, there's one problem with Mars. I have a gripe with Mars bars. It's when you put it in the refrigerator, the caramel doesn't hit the same. This is one of those problems with the temperature. The caramel feels frozen. The camera doesn't move. So the best way to eat Mars for me is to keep it in room temperature. A cool room temperature. That's my problem with Mars. And unfortunately, my dad, before he comes home, if he ever like gets Mars bars for me or for the family, before he comes home, he's like really, really late at work. And he works in a place that it's really not sustainable for a Mars bar. So when he comes home, if he ever comes home, the Mars bars, I would have to put it into the refrigerator and then let it sit there. And then when I pull it out, it's thick. It's a little bit thick. I can't crush it. I would have to press down on the chocolate just to get that kind of, just to get that kind of like, sweet spot. But when I like eat the caramel now, it feels like I'm eating, how do I say this? Toffee. It kind of feels like I'm eating toffee instead of the caramel itself. Which is sad. But You know, if we're gonna compare Mars, like if we're gonna put M&M and Mars together, like imagine this. Like if I put Mars in the S tier, it doesn't feel fair. I'm sorry, Mars, but I really do love you. I swear, I love you with all my heart. But comparing you with M&Ms, the competition is not a competition. You're not winning, Mars. I'm sorry. You're not winning. You're not that girl. You're the glass elevator. In my eyes, at least. You're the glass elevator in my eyes. Our Emperor is choosing a planet over Milky Way, so it is a wimp version of Snickers. Mars, don't really like them. Miki likes the taste of Mars more than she likes the Milky Way. Your dad put it on a briefcase? Yeah. Ripped chocolate bar. Yes. My dad puts it in a briefcase. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, it doesn't belong in the toolbox. I really hope it doesn't go in the toolbox. God, please don't put it on the toolbox. Please. It needs vein to make it tastier. She ate the planet between Jupiter and Mars because it's close enough. No! Snickers is the mom chocolate. Mars is the dad chocolate. Exactly. It's funny. It's actually funny because even my mother has said that. My mom has said that she prefers Snickers. Like whenever we have to like decide, like if dad calls us up, hey, do you want dessert after dinner? Because he always comes home late, right? And then we would go like, Dad, please get us Mars bars. And then Mom is like, why do you keep requesting Mars? Snickers is where it's at. And then I have to argue with Mom. Mom, no. Mom, fix your palate right now. Fix your palate. Fix it. I'm just joking with my mom. I'm bantering with my mom. And Mom is like, no, this is ridiculous. Like, no, Snickers is better. And then I'm like, Mom, did I even actually, like, how are we related? You know, like, how are we related? You know, like, I find it, like, I find it surprising that I was born out of you, Mom. I thought we would have the same taste. And then Mom is like, what are you on about? Like, we don't always like the same things, Miki. And I would be like, no, Mom. I thought family is family. Even in chocolate, Mom. Family is family. It's 3 out of 1, Mom. It's 3 out of 1. And then Mom would argue that, no, your dad doesn't even care. All he wants to ask is like, which dessert you prefer. And then I'm like, no, Mom, no. It's 3 out of 1. It's 3 out of 1. I'm pretty sure Dad likes Mars bars. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But this proves Miki does eat planets. I think I've had like a Mars ice cream cake. It was weird. Man, I should make a chocolate named Uranus. And in the like below the brand came from Uranus. Miki B, don't surrender when it comes to chocolate. I'm just bantering with my mom. I'm not seriously serious about it. I just like how my mom reacts to the bullshit I say, you know? Like I just find it hilarious whenever she like reacts to things. It's just funny, you know. My mom, she's like in the brink of like going insane from my attitude, but also like she can't really hate me for my attitude. Like I love her. I love my mom. Anyways, back to the topic. I got a little like off topic there, but Mars is the glass elevator. That's what I'm gonna say. But I'll let you guys vote on it because I think it's fair. C and D. But for those who asked earlier, yes, Mars bars is my favorite. But if you're putting them next to M&Ms, it's not a competition. I don't think Mars can stand on its own. Also, wait, hold on. I have to... Hold on. There we go. Mars comes on top. Miki... S. Recheck that. Hey, why did you recheck your message? Really? Some of you haven't eaten Mars bars? I'm shocked, Chad. I'm surprised. Why haven't you eaten Mars bars? I'm really surprised about that. What if we take all the melty chocolate and fuse them together? I think that's a bad idea. I don't think that's a good idea. It really isn't a good idea. Because the taste would be very, very different. Now I'm craving a lot of chocolate. I might get some now. That's a bad idea, cheese. I got Snickers. I guess you could say I'm snickering right now. So a lot of you voted A or B, which is the glass elevator or the Violet Beauregard song. Understandable. I can't argue with that. I never said it had to be a good idea. It's like mixing alcohol together. You'll just vomit. Exactly. Now, next up, it's not here. It's not here. Unfortunately, it's not here. It doesn't have a picture. So I'm gonna have to like include this. I left this last because I think it's a really important chocolate bar, which is Cadbury. Sadly, it doesn't have it in the ranking. So I'm sad. But Cadbury is my... Cadbury is like the one that got away. Cadbury is like an ex that I really adore. Cadbury is like a person that I broke up with, but regret to this day. Cadbury feels like a person that got away and I still love them. Cadbury feels like that. You can't forget Cadbury. It's hard to forget Cadbury. You can't forget Cadbury. It's always on your mind. Like whenever you see it on the store, Cadbury's there. Cadbury's there before you check out. Cadbury's everywhere. And has anybody tried the Cadbury cream egg? Cadbury feels like that kind of person. You can't get them off your mind. And to that I say, slay. It goes in Willy Wonka to me. But I might have you guys vote on it. I'd rather eat Twix. Really? Cadbury? You really would rather eat Twix? Some of you don't like Cadbury, huh? That is surprising. But we'll vote on it. You know, Cadbury is really popular from here. You know, like whenever I ask my alien friends, hey, have you eaten any human chocolate? And they would go, yeah, we have. And then I would ask them, well then, which is your favorite then? And they would say Cadbury is their favorite. And I would ask, why? Because they said, it tastes like cow milk. It tastes like cow milk. And I would be shocked. Really? Cadbury is good to you because it tastes like cow milk. And then the aliens would say, yeah, it's true. It's really true. Too sweet. Didn't they make that alien ad? Yes, they did make that alien ad. And that is why my alien friends love it. Oh, it's a staple chocolate. I'm in my area. Black Forest is my favorite. Yep. Cadbury is very loud coloring, which makes it good. The marketing for it is good. I'm gonna have to say, it's really good because of that. Cadbury stands out when it comes to marketing because of the color. Like, if you're like in an ocean of chocolate bars and you see Cadbury, it instantly catches your eye. At least in my opinion. Milka Planet used to have a massive export of Cadbury chocolate. Yes, we used to sell them off to the aliens. Yeah, the violet cover looks luxurious, which is beautiful. Which I would have to say it's a slay in my eyes. It's true. It's a slay. I have to say, it is a true slay. And a lot of you would agree. It is S. It is indeed S. Like, can you really forget Cadbury? In terms of like what do you like? If you think of purple, sometimes like chocolate bar wise, you see purple, Cadbury immediately, no competition. It's Cadbury. It's hard to forget. It's up there with M&Ms. If you put M&Ms and Cadbury together, there's a competition. They actually go toe to toe, which is why it's S for me. And some of you, majority at least, voted S, and I'm happy about that. And there you have it, chat. That is all of the chocolate bars that we have ranked for today. And I have to say, it's okay, maybe the Snickers is not fair. I'm gonna give it that. The Snickers wasn't fair. But overall, my ranking of the chocolate bars is pretty balanced. I have to say, it's a bit balanced. I do recognize what is actually good, and I do recognize that even in my favorites, there is still some flaws. But overall, I like it. I like the balance of the tier list that I made. Pocky is not a chocolate bar. But if I have to rank it, I prefer the Korean brand. I still like Kit Kats above all. Kit Kats is a staple. The IKEA chocolates. Glass elevator. Any other chocolate bars? Okay, it's not a chocolate bar, but I would put it in like, it's more of like the Violet Beauregard song. But if you prefer the Korean, I'm gonna put it in like the glass elevator. Bruh, you forgot about the chocolate ice cream. I'm not ranking chocolate ice cream. Oh yeah, Toblerone. Toblerone, just to make things quick, Toblerone, it hasn't been the same ever since. They started gapping, putting a lot of gaps in their chocolate. I'm gonna have to put it in that Wonka flashback. It's a good chocolate for your childhood, but now with the shrinkflation, I wouldn't recommend it anymore. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's bad marketing for them, and Wonka is not happy about that. It's Wonka fail. It's a Wonka fail. Wonka flop. It's a flop. It's a Wonka flop. But I have to give credit to Neo Tokyo, the Netflix anime show. Neo Tokyo revived Toblerone for a little bit, for a tiny bit. But other than that, it's that Wonka flashback. It's a fond memory to look back on, but not anymore after a while. Ferrero Rocher, Kisses is for the people you hate and give it to them. That Ferrero again. I keep seeing that brand pop up in the chat. Like, although I'm aware of that brand, man, Almond Joy, it's on Wonka flashback. It's not my go-to chocolate bar. I'm sorry. Like, I would still prefer to eat Crunch over Almond Joy, because particularly I don't like almonds. But when was the last time I ate Toblerone? It's like a long time ago. Seriously, like, Toblerone is hard to eat. Bro, how did you miss Kiss? It's so good. How did you miss it? What do you mean Kiss? What do you mean? There's Kisses here. It's Veruca. It's in the Veruca ranking. Like I just don't like to see Toblerone anymore. Like, I just feel sad whenever I see Toblerone. Even my dad doesn't even buy it for us anymore. Like, he actually likes Toblerone. I just love teasing my mom about it, but he likes Toblerone the most, my dad. And even he doesn't buy Toblerone anymore. What is the minty chocolate? Yeah, the current one is that it's so slim. Yeah, it is very slim and I don't like it. I never actively buy Toblerone anymore. I still get it from gifts. Yep. Bro, the quality is so bad I can't see it, sorry. Yeah, it's the picture. It's like really, really small. It's really, really small. Like, is it like, if you can't see this, it like, if you can't see, like, see chat, see? Even the packaging of Kisses is bad. See, like, the fact that you have to squint just to see it? Well, point taken. The nougat in the Toblerone is so hard and chewy. Love it. You love hard and chewy? Oh, right. I can't argue with that. Well done, chat. That is all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in today's stream. Honestly, I appreciate everyone here with me to rank every single, well, no, not every single, like all of the staple chocolate bars that we know and love. I still gotta say my two favorite chocolates are in the lowest tiers. It's sad, it's hard to say, but thank you so much for tuning in today's stream, everybody. I appreciate it. Andes, I still haven't got it by golden ticket, Miki. I'm afraid I don't spread golden tickets, everybody. I spread golden stars instead. Golden comments. Thank you so much for tuning in today's stream, everybody. I have to keep saying it. I have to keep saying it. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you as well, Peanut Butter. Thank you for joining the Astro Paragon. We are happy to have you. And I'll see you guys on my next stream. My stream schedule is literally right here on the overlay. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, 8:15 p.m. JST. I hope to see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye.